All right, this is going to be part of a series of belly bracing holds, basically using a hollow body position. And what we're trying to do here is just very intensively learn to engage the muscles of the midsection. So pulling in through the belly, around the low ribs, like you're cinching a corset or a really wide belt that pulls your ribs in and basically tightens up the waist. And when you come into the shape, whether you're upright or kneeling or on your back or sitting or whatever, all the tension comes in here. You pull it in. It should be tense. It should be very active. You're pressing your low back out, so getting rid of the lumbar arch. And we're holding this for time. Now, this is going to be intensive. So it's going to be 10 rounds, and I'm going to go through this here. I've got my timer set up. It's going to be 20 seconds with that hold, holding as much tension as you can, 10 seconds off to relax, and going back and forth. 10 seconds is not a lot of time to relax, all right? So keep in mind, this is going to burn by the end. It's very deliberate. I'll show you how to back off from the position if you need to, but as long as you engage in the tension and feeling it all the way till the end, you're doing it right. It doesn't have to be the exact same shape that you start out with as when you go through the very 10th round. But what you want to pay attention to is that you are pulling in, tensing up, pressing your low back away, pressing the arch out of the spine, and holding that as best you can. Now, this first shape that we're going to use is going to be the hollow body shape on the floor. So you're going to be on your back, and there's a few ways to do this, keep in mind. But your belly stays pulled in, the low back stays down. And what you're going to start this out with here is with the legs lifted. And with your legs lifted, it's easy to pull your belly in and keep the low back down. So I want you to go ahead and start up high and just lower the feet. You can keep your legs straight. You can bend your knees. But as long as the knees go past the hips, you're going to feel some extra effort there. Only take the legs as low as your low back is still down. If your low back lifts, you've gone too far and you got to lift your feet back up because you don't quite have the strength to control that. So take it from where you can control. Now with your arms, you're going to keep your head and shoulders lifted. If you want, you can just reach the arms forward and that's fine. That'll keep you lifted. A lot of people will find it much easier to just bring the hands behind the head so you're not straining your neck. But keeping your head and shoulders lifted, you gaze forward, belly pulled in, low back down. And when I go through this again 10 times, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So to start, belly pulled in, low back down. I'm going to press my timer here. You'll hear the noises. I'll try to talk this through as well. You got 5 seconds to set up, and we're going to start now. So on your back, low back on the floor, legs up high. Let me press the button. 5 seconds to start. I'm going to have my hands behind my head, lower my feet, and that's the first round. Belly pulled in, low back down, gaze forward, pull in, press your low back down. Keep pulling in from around the ribs, and just breathe lightly here. Hold that tension. And keep in mind, if you need to back off, you can always bring the feet up a little bit higher. And rest 10 seconds. Just let it go for a moment. And 10 seconds isn't too long. We got to reset for the next one already. So legs up, belly pulled in, low back down. Round 2. Keep that tension. Keep breathing. Keep your head and shoulders lifted. Look forward. We're already halfway there in this round. 3, 2, 1, let go. Rest for a moment. And you can breathe into your belly when you're taking that break. And then reset. Belly pulled in, low back down. Keep looking forward. Keep the tension. Be sure your low back's on the floor. This is the 3rd round. And I'm already feeling this myself, and I do this kind of stuff all the time. 3, 2, 1, let go. Relax for a moment. Move your belly a little bit, just let go of some of that tension. Let's set up again. And this is round number 4. Keep looking forward, keep the head and shoulders lifted. Just stay tense, let it burn. It's supposed to, keep in mind. 3, 2, 1, let it go. We're almost halfway. Reset. 3, 2, 1. And this is the 4th round. Actually, it's the 5th round, I think. Okay. So keep your belly pulled in, keep the low back on the floor. Just breathe with this. And keep in mind, you can always bend your knees as long as your knees go past your hips and you feel the weight of your legs. 3, 2, 1. Let go. Relax for a moment. Try to let go of some of that extra tension. But then we got to come back into it. All right, we're on to the 6th hold here. So keep the tension, keep your head and shoulders lifted. Low back pressed into the floor, and I can't emphasize that enough. 3, 2, 1, let go. And we are over halfway already. Back into it, reset. All right, belly pulled in, low back down. Keep your gaze forward. Lift the legs up higher if you need to, but keep your midsection tense. And really draw in from the low ribs. 3, 2, 1, let it go. There's only 3 left. Stay with me here. All right, reset, back into position. Another 20 seconds. Keep the tension pulled in, belly and low back down. You're going to feel some burning around your ribs when you're done with this. 3, 2, 1, relax. Oh, only 2 after this. And set back up. Oh. Keep holding. Keep your belly pulled in. Keep the low back down. Just breathe with this here. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. There's only 1 more after this one. 3, 2, 1, let go. We're on to the last one. Reset. Find your position. Low back on the floor. Tense up. Maybe lift your head higher. Maybe lower the legs further. Three, 2, 1, let go. Oh. All right, and just go ahead and relax. I recommend going through some twisting to let go of that tension in your midsection. And you can just let the knees go side by side. You could take some more formal yoga twist or supine twist, whatever you like. But that's it. That's it for this round. I hope you had fun.